Alex, I'd like to do a bonus round with you.
Okay.
I saw one of your social media posts and I found it so valuable. I'd like to recreate it here.
I'm still trying to figure out where you got it from, but I'm like, I remember doing it, but I just don't remember where it's at.
It's a good one. It's a good one.
Okay.
I think you'll remember the questions, though.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
Okay. All right. So you had a post where you said, here's 7 questions for the contractor you hire, right? Mm-hmm. So the first question was, what is your contractor's license number?
Yeah. Because, people need to understand, in New Jersey, the license doesn't speak to your qualifications, but it speaks to your diligence. Because in New Jersey, unlike Maryland, I believe Pennsylvania, New York, not really, Florida, they have an actual test where you have to answer some, show that you can do basic measurements and all that. New Jersey just wants to know if you got any felonies. That's it. And you got insurance? Here you go. Have at it. And that's why I see people all the time go, well, I'm a licensed contractor. I'm like, oh, really? Wow. Wasn't you selling insurance last week? And people people get few. I'm going to tell you something. I have to get reinstated with NARI, but I was a member of the National Organization of the Renovation Industry. I found out they're the ones that wrote the law, if you will, that you had to be licensed. I wrote a blog article because I was so insulted because a license implies knowledge.
Right.
If you get a plumbing license, I'm pretty sure you know some plumbing.
Right.
You get electrical license, I'm pretty sure you know electrical. Mechanical license, same thing. Contractor's license, I'm sure you got insurance. Mm-hmm. And I said, you need to change that. And so now technically it's called contractor registration number.
Okay.
I think I had something to do with that, but you.
Good. Hey, I'll take it.
Maybe one of those 3 people that read my blog actually called in.
Okay, so the other question you said to ask your contractor was, how long have you been in business?
Yes.
Why is that important?
Now, don't get me wrong. Just because somebody hasn't been in business a long time doesn't mean they're not capable. But generally, people who've been around longer, this is a tough business. I've seen so many guys jump out, guys that used to work for me. I'm going to be a contractor. Oh, okay. Let's see how you feel in those slow times. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? When work is slow and they haven't calculated the overhead properly and all of those things. So if you've been in it for a certain amount of time, that shows a certain level of dedication, one, because that means you decide to stay in it through the lean times, and a certain level of planning, because you lived through it, right? So you were preparing yourself to do it. And then you have a longer history of actually running the show and not having the show being ran by somebody else and you're just following orders. You got a history of these things are on your shoulders. And so obviously a longer tenured contractor is most cases better, but I've seen some guys been out here a long time. Been doing it wrong a long time. But, yeah, I still stand by that. But again, don't shy away from somebody who is new. If you know them and you've seen their work, that just because they're a new contractor doesn't mean they're new to contracting. Mm-hmm. So they know how to create a bathroom, but due diligence. Call some people.
This next question I found really interesting myself.
Mm-hmm.
In what trade were you trained?
Carpentry.
Right, but that's one of the questions. Why is that question important?
So, and you can ask anybody that really knows. As a carpenter, you have to know a little bit about every trade. Because as I'm building this building, I have to know I got to make room for the plumber over here. He needs a plumbing box over there. They got to run the stack over there. So I have to build all of those things. The electrical, okay, he got to run a chase up here. He's not going to get that wire through there. So as a carpenter, you learn, a lot about all the other trades. You get a lot of general information, which is always helpful to have a general. I don't pretend to be an expert electrician, but I know how to wire a house. I'm not an expert plumber, but I could do that too, right? So being a carpenter meant I had to learn at least the basics about all those other trades.
Okay. This one was interesting. Could you have your insurance company email me a copy of your insurance certificate?
Yes. So that must have been a while. Yes. No, that's how it works. Okay. So when I get a renewal, right? They send me a copy, declaration page. I'm emailed from this day, this year, to the same day, 2027. But if I stop making payments mid-year, I don't have insurance anymore. So what you do is you say, have your insurance. You tell them, can you have them email me a copy of your insurance? And they will do that. And have me additionally insured. It gives me more protection. So if they can't do that, they lying to me. They don't have insurance. Because I did business with a company that had an app. I could just go on the app and be like, boom, 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 boom. Wait an hour. I'd be like, you got it? Mm-hmm. You know? But that's how it works. Don't ever have the contractor send you a copy. Mm-hmm. Make sure it comes from the insurance company. That's how you know it's current. And it will have the current day on it.
That was major.
Oh, yeah.
Next question you said to ask your contractor is, can you provide an itemized estimate?
Oh, my gosh. I could be out here all day with Brian with this one. If you saw some of the contracts I've seen people sign, I go, are you kidding me? Like, really? Install window. Mm-hmm. What kind of window? Then you come home and you see this cheap window, but you told me it was going to be Pella. I couldn't get it. Right? And most people, I've seen some of the worst contracts. Like my contracts are very itemized. I'm going to install the tile provided by owner. I'm going to put heated floors or made by this brand or this brand. I'm very specific about what I'm providing and how I'm going to install it. I've seen people sign contracts like I'm going to demo the bathroom and build another one. It's like, and these are smart people. And sometimes you just gotta look at them and go, you sign that? Like, you serious? Like, a detailed list. And so one, for your safety, but two, if somebody really knows what they're talking about, there's no problem. Like, I could give you a step-by-step on anything I'm going to do. I could tell you exactly how it's going to go. Most of the times. But then we have the risk thing that we didn't talk about. And I'd like to mention just a thing about that afterwards. But if they can't tell you step-by-step what they're doing, what the product is, the brand is, they can't do the job. They're just winging it. And you want to make sure that, because people's, memory is different, right? Oh, I didn't say I was going to do that. I had clients, no, Alex, I didn't, you didn't say that. I said, did you look at the contract? Huh? Yeah, look at the contract. Show me on here was I said I was going to do that. Right. Oh, that's going to be extra. Yes. And I hate extras. I don't hate change orders, but I don't like to nickel and dime people. So I try to leave room in there for the little small things, but not the big things. And because I'm so specific on my contracts, it really depends on how nice you've been to me. I got this lady now. She's so sweet. I'm like, all right, I'll do it. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. And I told her, I said, if you was a man, you'd be paying a lot more right now. But she's so nice, you know what I mean? It's not just because she's a woman, but, she's so nice, you know what I mean? Like,
it makes a difference.
It makes a huge difference.
Okay. Next question. Can I see projects that you completed that are older than 3 years?
Oh, yeah. What did I say about my father?
Absolutely. 10 years.
Because I see these guys, they make things out look great. I go, wow. But see, I know the telltale signs. I'm like, yeah, that ain't going to last too long. Mm-hmm. But if it still looks good after 3 or 4 years, and I'll tell you this, and you as a consumer, if you had a contractor that did the thing on your bathroom, you'd be like, come on over. Let me tell you about Alex. Oh, he was great. If not so much, then you'd be like, you're mad.
Yeah.
It's like,
You're saying the opposite. Like,
Yeah.
don't use him.
yeah.
Because it's only been 3 years and this is falling off. Right.
And one thing that a lot of contractors, and I'm not going to say a lot, I always considered the investment that people put in, right? Bathrooms are $25,000, $30,000, $50,000. Some people actually save for that. They sacrifice other things so they can have this very thing. And I owe it to them to do my best and to get it right. A lot of guys is just about the money. For me, I understand that you spend $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 on the bathroom, and in 2 years it's falling apart. Like, so yeah.
All right. Last question. What percentage of your clients are satisfied with your work?
95.
No, that's the question that you tell.
Oh, yeah.
Right,
Right, yeah.
contractors.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's a fair answer, right? And most people will say 100.
They're lying.
Right.
I don't care how good I am.
Right.
I've met people, and I know you have to, and I know y'all have too, right? There's people out there that no matter what you do,
It's not good enough.
they are not satisfied. They will never be satisfied. And I had to learn that a long time ago, young in the game. I'm doing cartwheels and backflips and hanging upside down. And then I had to get to a point where I realized that no matter what I do, they're just not going to be satisfied. And I'm like, I had to get to a point where I said, yeah, I'm okay with that.
Right.
I can live. I'll survive.
Okay.
And you just got to, and somebody tells you 100%, they lying.
Right.
And the other thing I say, ask the referral one thing that you wish they would have did different.
Great question.
Because if you ask, because the referral will be like, yeah, he was a little messy around there, or maybe it took a little longer. You know what I'm saying? If they're being honest. If they say, no, he was perfect. That's his cousin.
Right.
yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Sent you to his cousin's house. You know what I mean? Had somebody else do the bathroom, and Yeah. So
Okay.
those are things.